guys!
Hello.
Welcome to part infinity of Denny making a saddle.
This is 13.
13.
Yes, this is 13.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky 13.
Isn't that your number, Tony?
It is. That's what day I was born on.
I used to
It
have
was a
the.
Friday.
Are you going to pinch the butt?
I used to
That's
have.
always what I do.
He's eating a banana, everybody. Just FYI.
Like a monkey.
Yeah. Jacob had one the other day, and he opened it from the top, and then I walked by. I walked by, and I pinched the butt. And then I walked away.
Is you're supposed to open them from the bottom?
That's
Yeah.
Look how easy that was.
And then you have a handle.
Oh. Well, I always open it from the top because my wife likes the little top section.
What's she
She
like
hates
about
the
it?
butt that you're eating right now. She
well,
hates
now
banana
you can
butts.
do it that way, and you can say.
And you
let
just
her know
take a
that
bite and then hand it to her.
You just let her know that you eat it all the way down. You say, "Look, honey, I saved the best for last." For you.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
All right, part 13.
Part 13.
Woohoo! Saddle time.
All right, you guys. Today, I'm going to take the skirts and the back jockeys and stuff back off of this thing. And we're going to pin the seat down in the back and glue it all down. Glue the back cantle down all together, and then try to fit the cantle binding. That's our goal for the day.
Permanently attach the seat.
Yes. Just the back part. I'm not going to permanently attach the front yet.
Yeah.
This thing really comes apart and goes back together, and comes apart and goes back together.
Yes, I wear it out before before we get it built.
It's well worn before we even have a butt on it.
Oh no, I've already sat on it once. Yep.
How dare you?
Yeah. Denny invited me to do it.
If you were wearing pants, I'd invite you to sit on it.
Yeah, but I'm not, so we're not gonna do that. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to find my little reference holes here. We're going to stick this dude back together. Make sure it's where I want it, because it's not going anywhere after this.
You guys on? You guys on?
Yeah. I guess that's what you would call us, is on.
Yep. For the last 13 episodes, we started at 9 a.m.
Right. Okay, let me put my little drawdown strap on. Okay, folks. This is it.
That's where the back is going.
That's where it's going. Okay. Now I got to peel this forward, and I'm going to turn this kind of inside out, because I'm going to glue. Let me see. I'm just going to glue around here and back in here, and I'm going to double glue this, because this is the part. It's a dish, and if you don't get it glued good, cemented good, later on in life, this thing is liable to draw across and kind of bridge and straighten out that dish, and you don't want that. You want a nice dish throughout its whole life. Am I in the way?
No, not yet. There you are.
I'm in the way.
That's right on. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing. Then we'll just look how deep you glued down in there after you get done.
I don't know if y'all remember, but before we started, I scratched the tree up and I scratched the inside of this dish too. Because if this leather doesn't stick to that to the tree itself, what we're doing now is not going to do much good.
So you just peel that all the way back to the pins, the spikes that you put in it,
Yeah.
and then just glue as far down as you can.
Right.
With a healthy dose of glue.
Yep. Then I'm going to take the hair dryer and tack it up good, and I'm going to put one more coat on.
And then you're just gluing the seat side of it all the way to where your binding turned.
Right. Then after I get this stuck down, I'll turn the binding, or I'll turn the cantle back over, you know, right side out, till
Yeah.
I peel this back, and I'll cement it good. Alright, now I'm going to take this, put it like that, hold things open.
There you are.
Alright, let's do this one more time. Second coat of glue goes on quite a bit easier because the first coat actually soaks into the leather. The second coat, you're just actually cementing the cement. If that makes any sense. All right. Let's hope I did that well enough. I hope I did anyway. Now I'm going to carefully
That was great YouTube this morning. When I clicked to start the stream, it failed it. That's okay. I'll have the recording that I need and all. John is watching. I'll put the full version on this afternoon. I won't edit it any.
Okay, now I'm going to cement this Cheyenne roll.
Trying to recognize tools this morning. Well, you got 2 spikes, you got a glue pot, and you got a glue brush, and then also a hair dryer.
Yes.
That's the tools we've used. Oh, and a rubber to hold our
Yeah, just, that was just anything.
a
with-
spacer, some sort of spacer.
Yeah, something just to hold things apart so the glue tacks up. And of course the drawdown strap.
Yeah, that seems like a whole deal.
Okay, this I'm not going to worry too much about the double cement, because it can't really go anywhere.
If you're not using a hair dryer, all you're doing is just sitting around and waiting.
Yeah, or doing something else.
Make a paper fan.
Yeah. Okay, now make sure everything's nice and tight against the back. And I'm going to go and start sticking this down. Now I'm going to get my cantle pliers out.
Let's see. Can't see around yet. Hold on, go. Will you go to the front side for just a second? Are you going there to smash down?
Yeah, I'm coming all the way across.
Go ahead.
Notice this little notch here? I need to fill that in. So, it's about the same.
How come there's not one on the other side?
Things just worked out different. Try to keep things as symmetrical as possible, but they don't always work out perfect. So, now, can you see that?
Yep.
I made a perfect little deal there. In all reality, there might not be much of this on there by the time I trim everything down, but I want to get it on there just in case. There's already cement on this side, so I won't bother with that. This is just a filler. Okay, take these two spikes off. Okay, now I've got a handy little tool here. This is just something I made. This is just a piece of 1x2 with a piece of leather screwed to the top. So I can come along here and I can mark my my trim line. Now I've got several holes. I just got to pick the one I want. And I think I'm going to use this hole right here. Okay, now let me get a sharp pencil since I just broke the lead on that. Now this spike hole right here is also where the edge of the binding is going to be. So I'm just going to round this off here like this. Okay, here we go. You're going to start in here with my round knife. Start from the outside. I want to cut at a pretty much of a perpendicular angle. Okay, there still, Tony?
We'll live. Is there anything special to this part? Just holding your breath?
Hold your breath and cut as close to that line as you can. Like I say, cut pretty much perpendicular, or right angle is what you're after.
Perpendicular to the ground, or the way that the cantle's sitting?
To the way the cantle's sitting.
Okay.
To the cantle itself. Or the roll, I mean.
Right. Sorry, I led you astray with my verbiage.
Yeah.
There you go, throw it in the water. Wrong can.
Wrong can, yeah. See what I mean? There's very
Yeah.
little,
Good
very
thing you
little
glued
of
that
it.
piece on there. Just a straight knife to get that last little bit there. So
Yeah, just something like
So
a
you can
grease
cut
that.
cut the other parts.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to get a French edger. If I can remember where they are, I just moved all my tools, you guys. Here's my French edgers. I'm just going to, this little part right here, it has to go around the binding itself.
Show me one more time.
From about here to here.
Okay.
Goes around the binding, so I'm gonna just skive this edge off a little bit.
Yeah, we'll look at what you did after you get done. It's hard to see. So what do we do? We skive the back side of that?
Yeah, just
The back
right-
side of this piece?
Yeah, the
Okay.
back side of it. And we'll do the same thing over here.
It's kind of a hard shot to get.
Yeah, kind of hard. You gotta be careful here because you could cut into your seat, and you don't wanna do that. I've done that before. So I'm
That
talking
stinks.
from experience. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Go back and make sure I got this all cramped together good. Okay, now I'm going to take this little piece of horseshoe rasp, turn this around so you can see this back edge. I've got a little dog leg there that I'm going to try and take off. That's right where I started my cut.
Yeah. Now, a lot of saddle makers will take and bevel this edge. I'm not going to because I like a nice square corner on the back of my Cheyenne roll. That's just personal preference. So y'all do whatever you want to do. All right, let's see if we can fit this binding. I think I can take this drawdown strap off. Okay. This piece is just about 5 or 6 inches wide. Let me get something to measure. Doesn't matter as long as it's wide enough to go all the way around and have a little bit to trim off. Now this is 7 inches wide in spots. Alright. And I'm gonna fold this front edge instead of just having a raw edge there. So I'm gonna skive it off. Delightful little skiving knife here to see why that works. Your Hicks one? Japanese
Yes,
skiver?
my Hicks knife, yes. I'll make myself a line back here and try and skive with that.
And this is just a Japanese skiver,
Yeah.
style skiver.
Yeah.
Actually, a customer of ours that had contacted me and said, "Hey, I got this left-handed knife and saw Denny's left-handed. What do you think?" And I said, "Well, we better have it." And it was easy to talk Liz into because the handle's great.
I'm kind of a green freak myself.
Yeah.
I want a nice feather edge on this because I'm going to fold it underneath and I don't want a lump there. Put it over here and use a big French edger, which I'm going to strop a little bit. Lay this shoulder back a little more.
If you're on our Discord page, Hicks, Texas is on there. You can contact him for a custom knife too.
Now I'm going to cement this front edge. I'm going to bend it over. And let me make a mark where I'm going to bend it. Something like that.
While you glue, I'm going to read you this story if it's still on my phone. Oh. It went away. Springfield Police Department. To the young lady who stole a baby goat from the fair's petting zoo last night, please return it. The teen stuck the baby goat in her shirt and ran out of the gate with it. The baby goat is only 5 days old and probably shouldn't be separated from its mother.
What's the world coming to? Goat thieves.
Yeah.
I would think there'd be a lot of things you could steal other than a baby goat.
Right?
Now, try and fold this about half straight. I've got the glue stuck, I'm going to wet this quite a bit more.
that front edge as straight as possible.
Yeah, I'm just kind of mashing this front edge back straight.
There was one little wobble that was hanging out in there, wasn't there?
What's that?
So there was one little wobble that was hanging
Yeah.
out there.
Okay, now let's go back with our handy little marking tool here. And I'm going to say the front of this binding is going to be right here, so I'm going to punch another hole. All right. Now I'm going to scratch this up because I'm actually going to, I've never done this before, but I'm going to use contact cement on this because I've seen people doing it and I think it probably will work pretty good. Stopping just a little bit short of that line that I made because I don't want to over glue it. Before I go any farther, I'm kind of shape this just a little bit. That'll lay down good there. I don't know how good this cement is going to stick right away, but later on after things dry, it'll stick pretty good. Okay. Got some little nails here. After this tacks up some, I'm gonna nail each end down on it at each corner. You hold that
Yeah. Hang on just a second.
since you need a job.
I knew I needed something.
You need to stand back here and hold that ear back out of my way.
Yeah. If you hit me, at least hit me hard.
Okay, I'll make you holler. Okay. Now do this one.
Okay. Can you do it like that?
Yeah. Hurt?
You haven't hit me yet.
Okay. Thank you.
Now I'll get these put back into shape.
Okay. Now, let me see if I can get this bent underneath. process here. I think I'm going to turn this upside down on the bench here for me. Okay. Now, I'm just going to try and stuff this corner down in here. You just got to keep working it around till you can get this to fold down underneath that roll. That looks pretty good there. Okay, I'm back to the stand. Shaping this up as well as I can. Remember I told you I like a nice square corner on the backs. That's what I'm trying to make. And this is something else that I'm just going to kind of worry it throughout the day while it's drying. And make sure I've got it shaped the way I want it. The hardest part are these corners here, getting everything to turn under, because this is fairly straight across the back, but it takes this big curve here and it's hard to get rid of all that slack. You just got to persevere.
That's a lot of leather right there, though.
Yeah. Get a nice tight corner up in here on this back side, as tight as you can get it. So that's where your stitch lines are going to be on the back side, that's in that corner. That looks pretty good to me for right now. So now, I'll take my wing dividers and mark myself a stitch line across here. Okay, start down here. All right. That's all we're going to do on that until Friday, and I'm going to stitch this up Friday.
Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, that's
That's
all.
all we can-
That's all I can do on this until. Like I said, I've got to worry this off and on through the day while it's drying. Make sure everything's nice and tight and shaped right.
All right, then for this video, we got the back part of our seat permanently glued in place.
Yeah, the dish on our seat is glued. The Cheyenne roll is glued to the filler and the back cantle. And the cantle binding is, I folded the edge on the cantle binding and put it on and shaped it up and marked a stitch line.
There we go. Now we just got to wait for stuff to dry, and we'll
Yep.
see you again on Friday.
Yep,
Say thanks, Denny.
you bet. Thanks, Denny.